Hi everyone, we're here with Grace Peacock from Canada's Wonderland. She is the Director of Communications and has been the one that's communicating all the information behind the scenes from the park. So we have a few questions for you.
Sure, yeah.
So what has been your favorite part of the whole process from the second it started, you first heard about it, until...
You know what? I think the first time that I saw the cars testing, the first time that a train actually ran was thrilling, because this had been this giant structure that had just been raised up since August to February. And as impressive as that work was, to finally see a train running on it, it made the moment. It was just, everybody was clapping in the park, the people who were here, the contractors, because we had finally reached a point where you could envision this thing running and envision guests on it enjoying that. So that was a lot of fun. Today's been great though, obviously actually getting riders on and listening to the screams of the 90-degree drop.
There's been a lot.
Yeah, I think people love it.
Yeah. So when was the first concept anyone ever thought of bringing a diet coaster to Wonderland?
I don't know for sure. I do know that a coaster this big is years in the making, right? So coming up with a design and confirming where it's going to be going, that's been a long work in progress.
Okay, and I've been seeing a lot of money funneled into Wonderland as and a lot of other parks have had sort of things like that, are like 5 years, they get one major coaster, the theme section, and then they get another major coaster. Has there been, since a major coaster takes this long planning, has there been any thoughts?
Not that anything I've heard. I think you'd be really lucky to get a coaster really soon after having another big one. But we're always trying to keep things new for our guests. So I'm sure people have something to look forward to next year as well.
And as we've known, there's been a massive expansion, going back to Wonderland's roots and the whole Canadian theme. As Frontier Canada was supposed to be in the first 5 sections of the park, is there any specific area that you are looking forward to that hasn't been built yet, or you like so far?
You know what? I'm really excited about Frontier Canada, because this is just the beginning. You guys were here today for a sneak preview. Some of the areas aren't even open yet because we're still building the structures and getting the venues in place. So it's going to be really neat to come during the season and see it in its full effect. And like I said, this is just the beginning for Frontier Canada. So there will be more to come in the future years.
So do you have an estimate on when all of the buildings and everything would be done? So when the whole area will be fully open by?
I can't give you an exact date, but I will tell you that I'm continually impressed by how fast the team here at Wonderland works and our contractors work. This has all just been done in the very recent days. So it'll be soon.
Okay, and last thing, we've seen with Brendan's updates about everything since the track arrived on site and until it got there. We've seen the buildings literally just went up a few days ago. Was there a certain few months of weather that pushed the project back to make it delayed and not?
You know what? No, everything's been pretty much on time. I mean, in terms of the coaster itself, we couldn't have asked for anything better. We didn't have any delays. We've got all 3 trains running, and that was the bare minimum of what we needed for today. Everything else is an extra. So the station's done, and that's all that we could really ask for. Great.
Okay, so congratulations on the whole project, the whole area, and look forward to what's to come.
Yeah, great. Thanks.